Hey guys, this is IrieStarcraft and I'm back to cast another game for you. This one is going to be a 4 versus 4 on Extinction. And it will be between Seven, the red Terran player, and Ghoul, the teal Zerg player, and LMntQuag, the blue Protoss, and TheRooR. TheRooR, the purple Zerg. Their opponents will be Death, the pink Zerg, and NosePicker, the green Zerg, and GoGo, the yellow Zerg, and Fastolust, the orange Terran. And yeah, this will be on Extinction. It's pretty much a shared base map. It's not super shared. It's not like Megaton, which apparently is not in the map pool anymore, only for the mono battles is it in the map pool, which is just the custom game. You guys have played mono battles before. It's pretty fun. It's fun like once or twice every once in a while, and then it gets kind of lame because you're like, dude, all I can build is queens or whatever. And so it is going to be a triple Zerg Terran versus a double Zerg Terran Protoss. So that leads me to believe that the onus is going to be on the bottom team to do some damage early. They do have the one Zerg player advantage. It looks like they're every Zerg player going for somewhere around a 10 pool, something close to a 10 pool. As I'm following the scouting probe, because there's not much else better to scout or to follow at this point. As a ping going off from Quag. Apparently you're going to be trying to attack that yellow player first? I don't know, but okay, the last time I played a game on this map, it was pretty funny. It was pretty awesome. There's a Terran player down here in this position, and his strategy was to, he rushed to an engineering bay, and then lifted his main command center up, and tried to float it over to this player who was a Protoss, and land his command center here and make it into a planetary fortress when he brought all his SCVs to try and repair it until it could get upgraded. And it really failed pretty bad, and it was really funny. So anyway, cool story, Hansel. As the Zerglings are now streaming in here, and oh, I gotta do this team colors for the Zerglings at the beginning so I can tell what the H is going on here, as it looks like top team is going to be in a little bit of trouble Zergling wise. And a little bit better surround here from the bottom team, but the Ghoul wisely going to be pulling his Zerglings back to keep them alive as long as possible. And now SCVs here from 7 are forced to fight. And uh-oh, a lot of SCVs dying there from 7, but it looks like top team is going to be able to force that back. I'm going to go back to team colors because we have more and more Zergling action here. It's very close right now, but it looks like top team, uh-oh, pulling back there. I think that they actually had an advantage there for a second, but Ghoul pulling back. And now more and more Zerglings are streaming in, and will the Hellions be able to get out? One Hellion here is going to be able to get out. I like the building placement though here from 7. You see him protecting that reactor. He is going to be able to get the swap now and really start pumping the Hellions. And that is going to be huge. At the same time, Fastolust, you can see, is already building one Hellion. It looks like, oh, I didn't even notice at the same time LMntQuag getting the reactor block, and with a couple of pylons here. Very nicely done. That's got to be so annoying. A second factory is now coming down for Fastolust, and he's going to be trying to, LMntQuag is warping in. Stalkers, the warp gate has completed. He's got 4 gateways. And oh my god, actually using his pylon block to warp in Stalkers. However, they are going to get surrounded here by some Zerglings and taken out. So it looks like, and now actually some Stalkers being warped in on the outside, which is exactly what he needs to do to get free shots after free shots here on all of these units. At the same time, it looks like the top team has managed to hold 7's base. Nice job there holding that base. The counterattack is coming, and the Hellions are about to wreak some havoc. The bottom team is in so much trouble now. The great Hellion delay from LMntQuag, practically a Hellion deny. More Stalkers being warped in, going to just take out the reactor and work their way inside the base. So yeah, how many of you have made this as your forward pylon? Underneath the, right next to the barracks, I should say. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw it on my forward pylon right next to the reactor. As it looks like, where did these Hellions make their way down to here? GoGo is lining up the drones! And oh, look at how many drones just died there from that shot. I want to find the Hellion that got those kills. 15 kills on that one before it died. And will I get to see that? Come here, Hellion. Only 3 on that one, so I did catch the one. 15 kills. Oh man, those drones really lined up. As Quag now is going to be in a little bit of trouble here. A lot of Zerglings are getting surrounds on the Stalkers. I think he does have enough to hold this off, though he is warping in some Zealots and even a Sentry now, as the bottom team pretty much is relegated just to death, and now Death's base is in a lot of trouble. As this Spine Crawler is so close to dead. It's so close to dead, man. It's trying to run away over here and hide, but it is just a matter of time now. As, what is this ping all about here? I guess thinking there's a counterattack. Oh noes. And Ghoul or GoGo. Fastolust, what's going on? Where's your command center going, man? He's running his command center away. Stalker's finally going to get. No, they are not going to get. Are they? Yes, no, yes, maybe. This Stalker is just now going to die. But the damage has been done. The harass from the bottom team was not nearly enough. A nice job holding off. And so it looks like this game is pretty much in the bag at this point. Zerglings from the TheRooR are going to come quickly surround those Hellions. Going to be able to finish off this Spine Crawler in 1 second here. And now the drones are vulnerable. And it's bye-bye time. Zerglings and Hellions streaming down here. As players from the bottom team leaving the game. Pretty exciting there, and yeah, it was a short game, but I like me some short games. It's pretty exciting. This game came down to just a couple of little things, man. As I'm going to go ahead, as I was spending my time focusing on the defense of this base, which was really, really good, I want to go ahead and jump back to the building, the pylon block down here, and see what actually, how exactly that went down, because I did not see that as it was happening. And so we're going to see this barracks, it looks like, lift off here and go ahead and build that reactor. And so that scouting probe, it looks like, see this here? Look at this from Quag, so sneaky, man. He's hiding his probe up over here. And man, that is something you just cannot do. It's something you guys can take notes on. Do not let a probe just sit and hide inside your base. As look at him sneak in here. Oh! Oh, the pylon block. Oh, that is just so big right there. It's the easiest way to give your team such a huge advantage in this matchup. I'm telling you, man, you just get a huge advantage. The Hellion numbers are so important because there's so many Zergling on Zergling battles that having those extra Hellion edge. You guys have seen me cast these short games before, as I guess he's going to throw down a second one here now. And I wonder, he knows that he can run through here, so Zerglings will be able to run through, and so to make this pylon even more effective, he's going to throw a second one down here. And then now it can only be attacked from this side. I guess this one Hellion can attack it, but a Hellion killing a pylon is like, that is just going to take forever. So great play there by Quag, and at the same time a great hold up here. So anyway, thank you, Quag, for sending me this game. It was a pleasure to cast, and that is going to do it for me. This is IrieStarcraft, and peace out.